because we view our thought as intrinsic, and because our response to difference is application of power. I mean, this is why we do what we do. This is a large part of why we do what we do, because we have been taught. Because we have been taught to do things that way. Okay, so we pair our Aristotelian inheritance of self-perception as our thought as being reflective of the intrinsic structure of human thought, or at least correct human thought. Pair that with Romanized application of power, we come back to our problem, or our proposition of how we define technology. Having clarified what I mean by we, and what I mean by we does have a direct bearing on how we define technology, because we, us post-Aristotelians and post-Romans, tend to emphasize artifact in our technological definitions. When we talk about technology, more so than any other potential aspect of technology, and certainly more so than our cultural neighbors, we are talking about things that we make. We are talking about tool building. Devices that require specific knowledge in order to construct them, and for the most part, that is where we put our emphasis in definition of technology. Now, I have to take us on another hopefully illustrative tangent, because nowhere do I find our cultural attitude and our cultural definitions of technology more clearly espoused, more enthusiastically espoused, and more inflexibly enshrined than in the transhumanist movement. A quick drill through. The idea is that technology will, that the rate of technological advancement will eventually reach a point at which it outstrips the human capacity to comprehend that technology, at which point technology will essentially become autonomous and self-advancing. And that point is referred to as the singularity. Technological advancement has essentially reached a point of the infinite. And that at that point, human beings can kind of chill out, kick back, relax, and let this autonomous technology take care of everything. And that the means of perpetuating human relevance at that point is increasing increasing enmeshment, cybernetic enhancement, digital consciousness transfer, that sort of thing. And that this is going to solve everything. Everything. All potential problems solved. It's kind of like an apocalypse in reverse. You know, like, you know, the apocalypse. You know, everything gets incredibly fucked up beyond all imagining by the arrival of what have you. The singularity. This is more like, well, you know, we just have to. The beauty of this is that it involves no effort whatsoever. No effort whatsoever. If anything, human endeavor is trivial in this view, completely trivial, because the inevitability of technological advance requires no human participation in order to bring it about. So right now, at this point, right now, it's just a matter of, you know, twiddling our thumbs until the singularity arrives and all problems, including mortality itself, are taken care of. Most of the, and this is where we start getting into, I obviously there is some there is emphasis on artifact here. There is emphasis on artifact, and whether or not this kind of outcome is desirable is irrelevant, in my view. It's irrelevant because the proposition itself is ludicrous. The proposition itself is ludicrous, and to me indicates a profound disconnect with the actual state of technological advancement, because we are not speeding up. We are slowing down.